Hello and welcome to an Everquest news update for August 2023. So let's take a look at the test server first. The patch notes are there. These go live, I believe, sometime this week. And then we're going to take a look at the Living Legacy raids news that came out at some point. Alright, so highlights of this patch are going to be added an option to use the old UI instead of the new UI. See the UI section for more details. The expansion requirement for purchasing and using custom guild halls and guild trophy tribute has been reduced from Vale to House of Thule. Very nice. Items added the quest flag to the humming or not rune, the whirling clockwork rune, the glowing prismatic rune, the humming flesh rot rune, whirling arcane rune, and the glowing entropic rune. They added quest flags to a bunch of runes. I don't know what they're used for. I didn't look them up. Let's just pick one and see if we can Google it real quick and see what it does. Search Alakazam, the best website for Everquest information. Let's see here. This is spells spells from what expansion was that? The Blood Moon. Yeah, the tier 3 spells. Okay. See the iced encrusted Qatar, the valium threaded Qatar, blah blah blah. Have all had sympathetic draw. So these are the Night of Shadow and Night of Shadow and the COV raid, maybe? Possibly the quest ones too? I don't know. These are from the last 2 expansions, maybe 3 expansions. They had got sympathetic vampire draw, so they do life tap now. Alright, trade skills. Fix the client crash caused by running out of inventory space while making all. I've never had that happen, but I've run out of inventory space, so that's good. Trade skill combines completed with make all will now place directly in your bags instead of being automatically put away from your cursor. Okay. If you run out of room while making all, it'll be placed in your cursor. If you're holding items when it's new combine, it'll be placed in your bag. If a zone and client go out of sync while doing trade skill combines with make all, there should be no longer be a 12-second delay. All right. Ralos returns. Both tasks will now lock once Ralos is defeated. Also, the council will do less damage with Ralos is not bad. So this is I believe, a raid. Let me check it here. Could just be a quest. I don't think I've done this one yet. Yeah. So this is Wrath Chambers. Oh, Seeds of Destruction, maybe? I don't know. Maybe Plane of Time. Let's look at the loot real quick. No, this is... I mean, it's got 1,000 hit points. What is this from? What expansion are you from? See related things. There we go. Seeds of Destruction. I was right. Alright, so that's a Seeds of Destruction raid. Let's see here. One of our own. 30-minute timer, pit fight, raid. No non-gremlins will gain the benefit of aura. Failure message will be given when the first failure happens. Okay, so this is, I think, Night of Shadows or Terror Looklin raid. See, spells. The various guild and fellowship banners will no longer stack with each other. Alright. Refine the description of the superior standard of power. Increase the pet hit points of the following swarm pets at all ranks. So the Bard, Beast Lord, Shaman, Monk, and Necromancer swarm pets all have more hit points, which is nice because I've noticed my Necromancer pets can get a little destroyed really quick. Fixed mini descriptor spell descriptions that were inaccurate. Great. Added messages that will indicate when your pet is summoned and benefit from a pet focus. Nice. Increased pet HP for the following swarm pets. Alright, so there's literally the same thing as that up there. increase the max pet count for the following swarm pets: Wizard, Shaman, Shadow Knight, and Ranger. So now they have 2 starting at rank 4 for Ranger, 2 at 13 for Shadow Knight, 2 at rank 2 for Shaman, and 2 at 3 for rank for Wizard. Nice. Those will be interesting to see. That might increase damage for those classes. Overseer event quests are now shorter. Specifically, duration timers now range from 3 to 6 hours. This change applies to all Overseer event quests, including the new Stone Cold Summer, Feast of Giving, next year's Tempest Festival, in addition to previous quests and EQ Anniversary, Scorched Skies, Night of the Dead, and Frost Fell. So that's nice. Makes it quicker to finish those quests during the event, because some of those were taking kind of long. Progression servers, Devore Bloodthorn is now available in Classic. He's part of a Shadow Knight Erudite quest. I looked that up. Living Legacy, which is the Living Legacy raids, will now be available in Secrets of Fadar. Go over that here later. Corrected issue that would cause stationary NPCs not to regain the ability to proximity aggros on after being encounter locked. So I think this is like you pull a mob, but it doesn't move, and it doesn't proximity aggro after the thing is done, which is kind of interesting. But probably not a huge deal. Updated how Kamal the car, the gold, and Seeds of Destruction, and Gravel Pick execute their spell rune exchange. Miscellaneous corrected multiple issues that could cause NPC deaths to be credited to someone who didn't actually do the most damage. Nice. Fixed several issues related to spell buff windows that could cause the client to crash if the spell attributes to a corpse or player that's not currently in the zone. The expansion requirement for purchasing custom guild halls and guild trophy tribute has been reduced from Vale to House of Thule. Fixed an issue where the quantity window would initialize partially off screen. Resolved an issue that would cause items in the bags to flicker constantly. I've had this happen. Let's see here. Fixed an issue with the power source bars to show on all bags and banks. Fixed the mail icon in the selector window to always show unread mail when using the older UI. Tweaked the quantity window so it can be escaped. Added an option to the old UI instead of to use the old UI instead of the new UI. You can enable by checking the appropriate box. Or adding this to the default section of the EQ client. Use new UI and restart your client. See, when holding an item or a button in a spell gem when zoning, attached icon should now be on your cursor at the top instead of the top left of the screen. Okay. Fix typos and consisting mistakes in the inventory stats and mercenary tooltips. Windows. All right. As long as they can fix the sound issue I have on playing the game with old graphics off or something like that. I don't know. I get a complete client crash if I try to load my client with old graphics on. But loading the same client with graphics on, I don't. The only way to go around it is a sound, turning the sound off for the client altogether. It's so weird. Totally ruined my desire to play with old graphics. But there we go. There's the patch notes for August. Let's go over here to Living Legacy raids are back. It's time to band together and take the toughest villains in Orath. So the Akanon Strike Force is looking for a good few ventures to help in their latest product. Defeat Meldrath once more. So Living Legacy raids will start. Let's see here. August 29 and go. No, they start today, which was the 2nd of August, and they'll end on the 29th of August. Just speak to that guy in Steamfont Mountains, and you'll start. I gotta have Seeds of Destruction unlocked. So, sounds like it's raid based, so your guild has to raid that. So there you go. But there you go. There's the patch notes, all the stuff for August. This will go live probably Wednesday. What is today? Today's the 13th, so this will go live on Wednesday. So, you know, what is that, the 16th? I don't know. It'll go live later this week probably. I think that's what I saw on one of the other posts. But yeah, small patch, good things. But thank you very much for watching, and please have a fantastic day.